Copy that.
Hey, I'm Paul Detrick for Reason TV. We're outside the Democratic National Convention. We talked to people today about big government and big business and the relationship between the two of them. We talked to Occupy Wall Streeters, we talked to delegates on the inside of the Democratic National Convention, and we asked them if President Obama is the person that can fix this relationship. We're here in Charlotte, North Carolina, the location of the Democratic National Convention, but it's also the second largest financial center in the United States. How do you feel about that?
I didn't know that. That's the first I've heard of it.
I didn't know that, yes.
No wonder they have so many beautiful buildings here.
It's very telling that the Democratic Party chose it for their convention site, because the Democratic Party, just like the Republican Party, is in bed with the bankers and corporations.
The bailout went to that bank over there. You know what I mean?
Referring to Bank of America?
So, we didn't get a piece of that. We didn't get none of it.
President Obama gave $45 billion to Bank of America in 2009. How do you feel about that and Bank of America's presence here?
Well, that's okay. That's all right because it kept a lot of people employed.
He did what he should do. The president did what he should do to stop this conflagration.
I really don't even like to refer to it as relief or bailing out. I mean, that was just theft. For then the banks to need a bailout, it just was another way for them to figure out how can we get the public to give us more money.
I'm down here because, the two-party system is a sham. It's mainly a show. The money is still anonymously being donated to both parties by people like Bank of America and Duke Energy, main players in the North Carolina scene, at least. I'm from Winston-Salem.
Yeah, it's the hometown for Bank of America and also Duke Energy.
Yes, it is.
Well, it doesn't stop there. There's also Duke Energy. This is also the hometown of Duke.
I saw them over there.
You just saw Duke Energy?
Well, they have a booth.
They also benefited from cap and trade legislation.
So, good. That's wonderful.
With legislation, there's always going to be some groups that are helped by it and others that are hurt by it.
Create new jobs by doing alternative energy. That's part of his policy. So it's not like, because you contributed to me, I'll give to you. No.
It seems like that.
Oh, well, to the uninformed.
Oh, okay.
Okay? It's part of the policy to create.
I don't know.
So his relationship with business doesn't bother you?
Nope. No, it doesn't. I'm sure there's some things in there, and if I sat there and I started reading it and all that stuff, then I'd be like, oh, man. But a little bit of bad isn't going to destroy the way I feel about all the good that he does for the general Americans.
Is there anything you want to say to the people inside of the Democratic National Convention right now?
Again, don't believe the hype. Your party's lying to you. They're playing a show. This whole convention is a made-for-TV movie. That's all it is. All of this police is a made-for-TV movie. That's not needed. We're not violent. We're making a point.